students online, all of you all, very good morning and welcome to today's revision class. Okay, boys, girls, all of you all, Abigail, all of you all, come on now. We started class now. Everybody, like I told you, I want to do some past paper questions from some of the older chapters, chapters 1, 2, 3. Yeah? Okay, but first let's do an essay type question in chapter number 7, and then we are going to move on to the previous chapters. Okay, right, boys, girls, your past paper tute and your writing books, please. Everybody, right, guys, girls, in chapter number 7 there is one more essay question, okay, which is coming from your new syllabus. New syllabus means from 2019 syllabus. Okay, it says over here, so we'll do a mind map first. Chapter 7, question number 23. Boys, girls, chapter 7, question 23. So here it says discuss, have a discussion. Okay, how having less restricted access to networks has affected our society. Okay, has impacted means what has it done, what has it changed. Okay, hold on for a second. You understand the question? Discuss, tell us. Okay, talk about it. Having less restricted access, you all know what less restricted means, right? They have more freedom. Less restricted means more freedom. Okay, access to networks has affected society. Hold on there. Everybody, I want you all to see for question 23 to score 8 marks. What does the examiner expect from you? Can you guys read this? Can everyone read this over here? Now, have they told us over here how to score 6 to 8 marks? Can you guys read it? A range of different points that consider both points of view. Have they told a limited number? Have they said 3? Have they said 4? They haven't given a number. They have said a range. So as long as it's more than 1, it's okay, but it all depends on how much you have explained it. So normally, to be on the safe side, I say 8 marks means try to have 4 points with an explanation, with an example. That is called playing it safe. I'm telling you all, to be on the safe side, try to have 4 points with an explanation for each of those points and an example for each of those points. Okay, that's a safe one. Okay, and then most points will be supported by evidence. Evidence means you have what? You have an example to support it. You have an example to explain it. The majority of the discussion will link to the scenario. Guys, I haven't given you all the scenario here. You all know what is the scenario, right? At the beginning of the question, they'll tell you, John is traveling for work. You know, they give you a scenario, right? So what they mean is your discussion will be based on that scenario. Okay, and then finally, the response will show good focus and organization. How do you organize your answer properly? If you directly start writing your answer, chance of you having an organized answer are very low. Which is why, what do we do first? We do a mind map first. We first choose what answers are we going to talk about. What are we going to talk about first? What are we going to talk about second? Okay. Then high chance of your answers being organized. Okay. This is how you score 6 to 8 marks. Okay. Right. Now let's get started. Now let's go up. Question number 23. So boys, girls, tell me below.
Freedom of speech.
1 second. Oh, there's one more essay type question. Awesome. 1 second. What was your name? You told me. So I'm going to say, so he says, for example, what was your name? I forgot your name now. Jaden. Jaden told me, hurry up, boys. More freedom of speech. Agree or disagree? When you can access the internet easily, when you can access social media without any difficulty, okay, there's no political pressure, there's nothing blocking you. What happens? Automatically, people get freedom to say whatever they want, right? They're able to express themselves freely, isn't it? So you can say, I'll just mention it over here and then I'll give examples later on. What do you tell me? Okay, more freedom of speech. Okay, you can express yourself, you can state your opinion. Okay, whether people like it or don't like it, you can state it. Okay, anything else? Ashwin, what are you waiting for? Where's your paper? Where's your book? We should all be writing. Come on, let's go. What else? What are you guys enjoying in this country? You all don't have any restrictions upon the internet. You guys have a lot of freedom in using it. So what else? No? No apps? What do you mean by that? So what? What's the effect? What's the impact?
More access to information globally.
More access to information globally. Do you agree, guys? We are aware of what's happening around the world. We know what's the latest, right? As soon as it happens, we are informed. We are aware of it. Okay. Users are aware of what's happening around the world. Is it clear? Right. What about job opportunities, right, guys? What do you all think? Are we having more job opportunities or lesser job opportunities? We're having more job. Think about people who work from 8 to 5. Can they also have a job from 5 to 9 or 5 to 10? Give me an example. Uber drivers, for example. Taxi drivers, what do you call delivery riders? They are sometimes having 2-3 jobs where they work from 8 to 5 and then after office hours they go about doing deliveries. This is only possible because accessing the internet is not difficult over here, isn't it? There are no restrictions upon accessing the internet. So I'll just say over here, more job opportunities. More job opportunities. Anything else? You are doing all good things now. Any less job opportunities? Unskilled workers are losing their job, shall I say? But that is to do with ICT, right? Not internet, no? So I'll avoid it for now. I'll avoid it. I could take it, but I'll avoid it. So tell me the impact. Getting addicted to social media. So what's the impact?
People get less close to the people.
Okay, we're becoming physically isolated, can we say? Okay, we are becoming isolated. Okay, becoming isolated. I'll tell what this means when I write my answer. Come on, guys. Already 12 minutes. I mean, 7 minutes have gone. Become dependent on? Overly dependent on the internet. Okay, we'll talk about this. Anything else? Our ability to express ourselves, better or worse? Worse, right? We do not know how to express ourselves. We are excellent in talking virtually. In expressing ourselves physically, we are very shy. We feel awkward. We do not know what to do. Okay? Unable to express ourselves physically. Okay? Anything else? Are we making informed decisions or not informed decisions? We are making informed decisions, right? If you want to choose a hotel, we are, comparing all the hotels in an area and then choosing the best fit. Isn't it? When it comes to, for example, a restaurant, for example, we are able to compare multiple restaurants online before we make a choice. Okay, so I'll just note down over here, making informed decisions. Everybody, previously, I'll give you an example. Previously, if you wanted to buy a smartphone, you will go to the phone store and the salesman would explain to you the features of each phone. You get it? The salesman will help you decide which phone to buy. Everybody agree with me? Previously, when people went to Abans to buy a television, for example, the salesman there will explain all the different TVs, their features, their prices, and what is best for the customer. In today's world, when we go to Abans or when we go to purchase a smartphone, have we already decided what we want? Think about today's world. When you guys go to buy a smartphone, do you all go there and get the salesman's advice, or you have already decided at home? You have already done your research at home and you have decided what you want. You go to the store just to purchase it only, isn't it? Agree or not? Okay, previously people would go to the store and get all the information and then the salesman will help them make a decision. In today's world, none of you all go to the store and make a decision. At home, you all have done all your research and now you all know what phone you exactly want. So now you go to the store and tell the salesman, this is exactly what I want. You guys get it? Okay. So we can talk about that. We are making informed decisions. Right. Now let's start writing, guys. 8 minutes we have spent on the mind map, which is way too much. Okay. Let's start writing. Has led to less physical activity. Okay. This is the last thing I'm taking down. Less physical activity. It's a good thing or a bad thing? It's a bad thing. It can also be a good thing. It depends on how you want to express it. Okay. Awesome. Right, guys, we have to move, man. So, boys, girls, let's give a short introduction. You all don't get any marks for it, but just to get the flow going. So, shall I explain what the question is asking? Okay, having having less restricted. Give me another word for it.
Freedom.
Having more freedom. What did you say? You say more freedom. Having less barriers, shall we say? That's another way of talking about it now. Having barriers in accessing networks has brought about a lot of changes in society, in how society functions. Okay, now guys, when they say networks, which network are they specifically talking about? When they say networks, which network are they talking about? They're talking about WAN, internet, right? They're talking about your internet. Okay, right. How shall we start? Guys, do you all want to go positive, negative, or positives and then negatives? Okay, so then try to take answers where both sides are there. So more freedom of speech, but it has led to what? We didn't talk about that, no?
Express ourselves physically.
More freedom of speech, try to take opposites. More job opportunities, and then no. We'll talk about freedom of speech. What's the opposite of it? We have a lot of. Can you believe everything you see on the internet? No, there's a lot of fake news on the internet, isn't it? So we'll talk about this freedom of speech, and then we'll also talk about, however, it has led to a lot of rumors also being spread. People believing fake news. Okay, we didn't note it down in our mind map, but because you all told me write positive, negative, I'm trying to write an opposite of this. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, how should I start writing it? We have more freedom of speech. Okay, so you can say having less barriers in access has brought about a lot of changes in how society functions. Okay, in today's world, shall I say countries that have less restricted access to networks has given or has enabled its citizens the freedom of speech, where every citizen can freely express their views and opinions online. Okay, shall I give an example? Guys? Come on, you can pick any example, or where you can say what you want. Guys online, what do you all think? Yes, yeah, I mean, you can write it at the back of your page, or you can even request for extra sheets. Okay, good idea. Sorry? Political views. Okay. Example, journalists, for example, journalists are able to freely express their views on political activities on social media. Okay, right. However, this freedom has also led to many abusing it. Abusing it meaning misusing it completely, where they use it to. However, this freedom has also led to many abusing it, where we find many individuals using this freedom of speech to share rumors, correct spelling, no? To share rumors, hate speech, and biased information, leading to what does it lead to? Conflict among people in society, or really leading to conflict among society, leading to a lot of conflicts, in society. Example, any examples you all can tell me?
Spreading false information.
Okay, spreading false. So, I want to give an example here because we have said rumors, hate speech, and biased information. Yeah. Hackers. Uh, Hackers, even if you block them, they will find a way to access. You don't need to, so let's avoid hackers. Okay, let's avoid hackers. Yeah. Right. Let's take another 2 points and let's move on. Let's try to take opposite points so it will be easier for us to write our answer.
Decrease jobs.
Decrease in jobs. Okay. Sorry. Scammers has increased. Okay. But then how do you talk the opposite of it?
More security.
So we can talk about how online services have become extremely easy for us, and then we can talk about the opposite as hackers, as scammers. But I want to stick to our mind map. We took a mind map, now let's stick to it. Okay, I want to stick to our mind map. Everybody talk to yourselves, you're taking down the answer.
Being less, becoming physically isolated at the same time being connected to the entire world.
Okay, superb. I like that. So you heard what he said? We are virtually fully connected to the whole world. We know what's happening. We are in touch with our loved ones no matter where they are located. However, those who are physically next to us are not receiving our attention. Okay, so we'll talk about that. Those are two opposites. Okay. Okay, girls, come on. Now let's talk about how we are able to keep in touch with our loved ones no matter where they are located. On a daily basis, we can talk to them. Okay. Further, everybody, we can talk about further, less restricted access to networks, such as the internet, has allowed society, the members of society has allowed society to easily keep in touch with their loved ones, irrespective of where each of us are located. We'll give examples. Social media platforms such as Instagram or TikTok, or you can even talk about video conferencing apps such as WhatsApp. Example, video conferencing apps such as WhatsApp allows us to talk in real time with our loved ones. 1 second, I'll remove video conferencing to instant messaging. Okay, instant messaging apps such as WhatsApp allows us to keep in touch with our loved ones in real time. Allows us to keep in touch with our loved ones in real time. Okay. Louder. As an example, I'm mentioning it. This is my evidence to explain my point. Yes, as long as you're saying example and mentioning a brand name, examiner is okay with it. Okay. Chapter 3 after that, okay?
How many essay type questions do we get in the
No,
main
no
course?
essay type questions.
Uh,
This time, no essay type. You're asking in exam, this exam, no essay type questions.
but what is the O-level exam?
In the O level, too. In the O level, you all have 2 essay type questions, 16 marks just from essay type questions, okay? But this week's exam, when is your ICT exam? Thursday. Then, guys, I think we might have a problem tomorrow. Yeah, I think so. I'll let you all know. In this week's exam, no 8 markers. No essay type questions in this time's exam.
So we won't get any questions from chapter 7.
Sorry?
So we won't get like much questions.
No, questions on chapter 7 will be there, but it won't be in essay type format. Guys, there is a chance that tomorrow we might not have our class in the morning because I'll let you all know I'm not confirming it. Okay, I might have to change it. I'll let you all know below on the group by today night. I'll let you all know. Sometimes, okay. If I don't say anything, it means there is class, okay. If I don't say anything on the group, it means class is there tomorrow. Bring your laptops and come. But if I do drop a message, then you all can come at 9:30 itself. I'm not sure. I have to check and see. All right, boys, girls, everybody. Chapter 3, please. Everyone. Oh, no, we didn't write the other side of it. No, we didn't write the other side of this. Yeah, go on. We spoke about how we are able to keep in touch with our loved ones no matter where they are located. However, or on the other hand, exactly. However, this superb feature, okay, be a bit dramatic. This superb feature has unfortunately led to many of us becoming isolated from those that are physically around us. So shall we give examples? Example, at a family get together, at a party, at a wedding house, at a whatever it is. Okay, at a what else? Example, at dining tables, for example. Okay. Example, at what? At a party, even though everybody are physically present or is physically present. Example, at a party, even though everybody are physically present, each of us are busy dealing with our smartphones. Each of us are busy dealing with our smartphones instead of spending time talking to those physically around us. Okay, example, at a party, even though everybody are physically present, each of us are busy dealing with our smartphones. Can we just explain this? Dealing with our smartphones, talking to those who are physically far away. Each of us are busy dealing with our smartphones, talking virtually or messaging virtually to those who are physically far away instead of spending time talking to those physically around us. Okay, this has severely affected our ability in having physical conversations and expressing ourselves. Okay, so now we find it very difficult to express ourselves. Okay. Okay, that's good. Let's move away from here now. Everybody done? Chapter 3, question 52 first. Chapter 3, question 52. If you all don't have the tune, writing books, please. Okay, I want to do a revision on calculating computer memory units, storage units. Okay, Prabodha. Question number 52. Chapter 3, question 52. Have a look at it, please.
These 8 markers, you only give like 2 points, the positive and negative 2 points. And the example.
2 positives, 2 negatives, no?
Yeah.
So 4 points we have, no?
Get 2 marks for each point.
If there's an explanation for it. Okay. Again, I'm telling you again, the examiner hasn't given a fixed number of points. He has said, look at the quality. Okay. Has the student explained? Has he provided evidence? There's no fixed number of points. But to make it easier for you all to understand, I'm saying have at least 4 points. Then your chance of scoring full marks are even higher. Because examiner said range of points. Okay. Right, boys, everyone, shall we move on? Everybody, question number Fatima, not within the day. As soon as the exam comes to an end, you should be sending me your answers. Okay, maximum 10 minutes after the exam. Okay, so if now the exam is only 1 hour. ICT theory is 1 hour. So if we start at 9, we finish at 10. Online students will have another 10 minutes to email the answers to me here. Email or WhatsApp, whichever. Okay, not within the day. Okay, within the next 10 minutes of the exam finishing, answer should be sent to me here. Okay, right. Everybody, let's get moving now. So I'm closing this now. Boys, girls, look over here and help me answer this. Everybody, everyone open question 52. So everybody, we had 2 number systems in a computer, right? What were the 2 number systems?
Binary and decimal.
Binary and decimal. Can somebody tell me what is this unit? KB bytes. So it's binary number system, right? So everybody, can you all help me here? You all also write this down. At the bottom there is space, no? If I were to take the binary number system, the smallest unit we have is 8 bits. Okay, 8 bits is basically the size of 1 character, right? 1 character takes up a space of 8 bits, isn't it? So 8 bits is equal to 1 byte. 8 bits is equal to 1 byte. Then boys, girls, since it's the binary number system, we don't say 1000, we say 1024. 1024 bytes would get you 1 KB byte. It's binary, no, so we don't say kilo, we say KB. 1 KB byte. Then if you were to put 1024 KB bytes together,
1 megabyte.
1 maybe byte. 1 maybe byte. And if you were to put 1024 MIB together,
1 GB byte.
GB.
GB byte.
1 GB. Okay, this is the binary number system. Then boys, girls, the second number system we had was the decimal number system, isn't it? So we'll also work on that now. The decimal number system. Okay. So you can see from bits to bytes, unit is getting bigger. Bytes to kibibytes, unit is getting bigger. Kibibytes to mebibytes, units is getting bigger. Okay. Right. In the decimal number system, things will slightly change. However, the first level is the same. 8 bits is equal to 1 byte. That is the same. When you put 8 bits together, you have 1 byte. No problems over here. Then when you put 1000, now here we say 1000, not 1024. When you put 1000 bytes together, you get 1 kilobyte. Okay, so when you see kilobyte, you know it's the decimal number system. 1 kilobyte. Then when you put 1000 KB together, you have 1 megabyte. And then when you put 1000 MB together,
1 byte.
okay, so guys, when we go, take this down, please. Come on, everyone, talk to yourselves and take it down. Zahir, took it down. Tell him to come in soon. Come in front, come in front, come in front. Yes, Yusuf, you also. Abdullah, come in front, please. Akira, come and sit over here, this side in front. Right, everybody. Now, if you look over here, what's the unit we have? We have 3 kibibytes, binary number system. Shall I put a note over here? Binary number system. Right. Construct an expression to show how many bits. How many bits are in. Construct an expression to show how many bits are in 3 kibibytes. So everybody, from kibibyte, I need to go to bits. Can you all tell me, am I going from a big unit to a small unit or small unit to a big unit? Big unit to a small unit. So we need to multiply. Okay, we need to keep multiplying. So everybody, where are we? We are here 3 kibibytes. Okay, where do I go next? 1 second. I'm over here. Everyone saw this now? I'm over here. I'm in kibibytes. Now I need to come to bytes. I multiply by how much? 1024 bytes. I still haven't reached the end. Now I need to get to the next one is what? Bits. Everyone saw this? From bytes, we go to bits. By how much do we multiply?
8.
We multiply by 8 bits. Will you have a calculator? No. Answer is no. So this is your final answer. Everybody, this is your final answer. you wouldn't have a calculator. You're not allowed. Can you see the examiner said what? Constructed expression. So if you want, you can keep it like this. 3 times 1024 times 8. And if you want, you can put bits outside. No, not at all. Not at all. Everybody okay with this? You won't have a calculator. You're not allowed to use a calculator. You are not allowed to have a calculator. So if you're going to write the final answer, you'll be spending a lot of time multiplying these, which is a complete waste. Okay? Come on, everyone. I'm moving now. We're going to do one more below and then move away from here. Hurry up. Yusuf, where are your tudes? That's not even an ICT writing book, is it? No. So no tude, no writing book. Here's the textbook. So you didn't even read the message in the class. And you came late also. Like, what are you even doing here, man? Right, everybody, we're going to do one more and then move away from here. We're going to do one more question and then move away from here. Okay, right. Let's have a look at the next one. The laptop can store 128 GB bytes of data. Everybody, what's this unit? This unit is binary. Okay, and they want the answer in what? Bits. Everyone saw this? Construct an expression to show how many bits are in 128 GB bytes. So everybody, from GB byte, we are going to bits. Can somebody tell me, are we going from big unit to small unit or small unit to big unit? Big unit to small unit. Okay, we are going from big unit to small unit. Okay, so we have to multiply or divide. We have to keep multiplying, right? So everybody, where are we right now? We are at 128 GB bytes. What do we have next to it? Not MB, MB bytes, MIB. How much do we multiply by? 1024. It's binary, no? 1024 MIB. Then where do we go? 1024 KIB. Then where do we go?
1024 bytes.
Then 1024 bytes.
8 bits.
And then you multiply by 8 bits. Your answer can be kept like this, or if you want, you can simplify it to 128 times 1024 cubic times 8, and your unit here is going to be, let's do the next one also. Are we all okay with this? Imal, are you writing? Right, everybody, let's have a look at the next one. Talk to yourselves. Nihal uses a camera with 64 GB memory card. So what number unit do we see here?
Binary.
We see binary over here. Everybody, each photograph takes up a space of 2 maybe bytes. Maybe bytes, again binary. Construct an expression to show how many photographs can be stored on the memory card. 1 second, what were you saying? Exactly, tell me what to do, sir.
It was the 64 gigabytes.
Yeah. 1 second. Nobody's understanding anything. Everybody, the memory card size is 64 GB bytes. Each photograph is 2 megabytes. Can you do calculations when the units are different? You can't do calculations when units are different, right? Both have to have common units. Then only you can calculate them, right? So what is the common unit we are going to come down to? Maybe bytes. So we'll come down to maybe bytes. So then guys, this is already in maybe bytes. The photograph size is already in megabytes. So what do I need to convert? 64 gigabyte. 64 gigabyte needs to be converted to megabyte. So how do we do this? 64 gigabyte we multiply by 1024 megabyte. Okay, everybody, what is this? This is our what? This is our memory card size. Memory card. Now, can we do the expression now?
No.
We know the size of our memory card. We know the size of every photograph. We can simply divide the two. Isn't it? Okay, so we can now say the final answer will be what? 64 times 1024. I'll put MIB outside. Divided by the size of every photograph, which is 2 MIB. Okay, this is going to be our final answer. One more question, 25 and 55. Everybody, what is the unit we use to measure the speed of a processor? Hertz. But the problem with hertz is too small, right? You're going to get a large number. It's like measuring the size of your hard disk using bits. You're going to get a massive number in billions and trillions. You get it? So it's not practical. So we need to use a larger unit. So typically in today's world, we don't use hertz. Hertz is too small. We use gigahertz, isn't it? We use gigahertz, so we get a short number. You get it? Okay? So everybody, can you all tell me, how does the processor speed work?
1 hertz, 1
Exactly. So we'll note down over here 1 hertz. 1 hertz is equal to 1000 kilohertz.
So you mean 1000 kilohertz equal to?
Sorry. 1000 kilohertz is equal to 1 hertz. 1000
hertz is equal to what?
That's what 1000 hertz. What did I do earlier? 1000 hertz is equal to 1 kilohertz. 1000 kilohertz is equal to 1 megahertz. Whose phone is put on silent? 1000 megahertz is equal to 1 gigahertz. Everybody, we are in megahertz. We need to go all the way up to hertz. So how do we do that? So we are 3.2 megahertz. We need to multiply by 1000 and we would get to kilohertz. Again multiply by 1000 and we would get to hertz. Okay, took it down. One more question. What does 1 hertz mean? Executing. 1 hertz means what? Executing 1 instruction every second. Our computers are way more powerful than that. Typically, guys, now my laptop is some 2 point something gigahertz, which means every second it can execute 2.5 billion instructions every second. It's a normal power of a computer processor. Is it clear? And then, guys, do we have only one processor in our computer? We have multiple cores. We have multiple cores, right? We have dual core, old technology. In today's world, we have quad core, hexa core, octa core, where we have 8 cores working. Okay? Executing 1 instruction every second. Right, I want to do a question about RAM now. Everybody, what does 1 Hertz mean? Executing one instruction every second. That's the meaning of 1 Hertz. Are we all okay? Shouldn't I taking it down? Okay, then I'm moving away from here. I'm moving away from here. All right, let's move up, everybody. Let's move up. Question number 8. Everybody, question number 8. The amount of RAM in a computer can be increased. Explain one benefit to the user of increasing the amount of RAM. Okay. What's a good word for that? You can have many programs running in the background. Multitasking. Okay. Heavy multitasking can be done.
I wrote the higher amount of RAM will help the computer run more smoothly.
1 second, till again.
A higher amount of RAM will help the computer run more smoothly.
Okay, but then what will you write in explanation?
Programs that are in use are running in the background are kept open by the RAM.
Okay. If you explain it, then fine. That's what you told me as a benefit. Sounds like an explanation. Okay, so guys, how shall we explain this? We can say the RAM is responsible for holding programs running in the background. So with a larger amount of RAM, you can have more programs running in the background without your computer slowing down or without your computer lagging. Okay, so shall we note that down? You can say the RAM is responsible for storing or for holding programs running in the background. Boys, running in the background. So with a large RAM capacity, the user can have many programs running in the background without the computer slowing down or lagging. So with a large RAM capacity, the user can have many programs opened at the same time. Without the computer slowing down. Okay. All done? Girls over there, are you all done? Okay. Right. Everyone over here, question 13, state the type of memory used to store the camera startup instructions. Nonsense. The ROM, right? What do we call the program that defines BIOS? Exactly. So everybody, these startup instructions are what we call BIOS. We call this BIOS, basic input output system. And where is it stored? It's stored in the ROM chip, read only memory. State one reason why Leta's camera uses ROM.
Because it's not volatile.
Because it's non-volatile. The ROM will never lose anything when the power is turned off. So BIOS will never be lost, will never be deleted. Okay? Because ROM is non-volatile, or because whatever is stored in ROM is permanently there. It can never be removed or modified. Because ROM is non-volatile. Hold on, I'll tell you all. You all took it down, right? I jumped immediately. You all took it down now? Because ROM is non-volatile. Now wait for me. I'll have enough and more questions to practice with. Okay. The last two questions, guys. Question number 61. I mean, page number 27. Can you all have a look at page number 27? Question G. Laptop A has a solid state drive. The 4 marker. Can we have a look at that first? Laptop A has a solid state drive. Laptop B has a hard disk drive. Laptops with SSDs generate less heat than those with HDDs. Okay, page number 27, the last question on 27. Explain two other advantages of having an SSD rather than HDD.
It's faster than an HDD. Less prone to damage because no moving parts.
1 second, we'll talk about the speed first. Okay, SSDs, okay, explain it. SSDs have a higher read-write speed than HDDs. So
Works much faster.
So the laptop will operate a lot more smoothly. Shall we say something like? Explain, tell us the consequence of it. Girls over there. Okay, tell us the consequence of it. So what do we say over here? You can say SSDs have a much higher read-write speed than HDDs, hard disk drives. Okay, so laptop A, no? So laptop A would be able to load files faster than laptop B. Faster than laptop B. Then somebody, what did you say, Jaden?
Less prone to damage with their no
Yes,
moving parts.
very good. Okay, SSDs are less prone to damages because they have no moving parts. Okay, it's just one solid board. Okay, SSDs are less prone to physical damages than HDDs since they have no moving parts. Come on, everyone. Since they have no moving parts. Right, let's open up chapter 4 after this. No, chapter 2. So, yeah. More heavy? No, less. HDD is heavier and bulkier. So the laptop would be less portable, or you can say the laptop would be bulky. That makes sense. It's a good point. You heard what she said? She said HDDs are heavier, bulkier, isn't it, than SSDs. Okay. So you can say, so laptop A would be lighter in weight than laptop B. Or laptop A would be more portable than laptop B. You choose. Chapter 2, please. We go to computer software, everybody. Chapter 2. Chapter 2, please. Right, you open chapter 2? Chapter 2 is over here. We'll do one question. So chapter 2, these are all homework ones, so you all have already done it. Everything is done here. That will be really cool if everything is done here.
Give us homework.
Everything is done. Question 45. Everybody, question 45, can we have a look at? Question 45, everybody. Amanda uses image editing software to edit a photograph. She then inserts a photograph into a document using word processing software. Image editing and word processing are both examples of a type of software. Give the name. This is known as application. Okay. Image editing, word processing, web browsing, graphics designing, all these come under application software. They help the user perform specific tasks. So over here we say applications software or application software. Name one other type of software that must be installed on the PC to allow image editing and word processing to run.
System software.
You could say system, or you could say, what do you need to put applications on top of it? No, what software do you need installed in order to install apps? You need an operating system, right? So you can say system software, or you can say operating system. Operating system anyway comes under system software. So you can mention any one of them. If your operating system is not there, can you install these two apps? No way. You need your operating system to install these two apps. Okay, so over here we can mention operating system or system software. Come on, everyone. Same question has come over here. Can you answer the bottom one? An operating system is a type of system software. State another type of system software. Utility. What else do you all know of? Translators, utilities, device drivers, language translators, and you can also talk about device drivers. Isn't the answer? Yeah, this is again application software now coming up. Office productivity and web authoring are examples of application software. Okay, can you just note that down over there? Office productivity software like the Office package and web authoring are examples of applications software. No. Right, boys, girls, everybody, can we move down to question number? Can we move down to question number 54? Everybody, question 54, please. Give 2 reasons why Sachini should update the game software.
Features to make it more compatible with our
Wait. Others. This column is always answering this column and this column. Girls, all of you all. Ah, very nice. To have bugs fixed. Bugs are what? Errors in the? To improve. Very good. Features. To have bugs fixed. Okay. To make use of new features. To improve security. Then somebody said to make it more efficient. You can say performance, to improve the performance. Very good. To improve performance of the software of the game. To increase compatibility with new operating system. Amar, what are you waiting for? Where are you writing? Come on. Sorry? Okay. Sometimes the operating system has been updated. So you have to update the game also, so the game can work with the new operating system. Are we all okay with this? To improve performance, to improve security. This device is how many times did you put it on silent? And why is it under the table even? It should be in your bag. Soon in your bag, please. Right, we're going to move on now, everybody. We are going to move on. Hurry up. Right, we are moving down. Everybody, question number 59, second one. State 2 drawbacks of using open source software.
Not have basic.
Okay, sorry.
Software can be disturbed.
Disturbed?
Distributed.
Drawback. What's going on over there, boys, behind? No, so we can say everybody in terms of features, will it always have the latest features? It may not have the latest features. Number one, it may not have the latest features as proprietary software. It may not have the latest features as proprietary software. Next, we can talk about what? I'm talking about open source software. So what's the drawback in that? Since a source code is made available, hackers can study the source code and then use that to break into your computer, right? Isn't it? So you can say security vulnerabilities, since the source code is open to the public. Everyone, the source code of the software is available for anyone to see and study. So sometimes if you have this software installed on your computer, through this software, hackers might break into your computer because they know how this software works now. So through this software, they may try to break into your computer. Another problem we can mention is, how about help and support? Is it as good as proprietary? Answer is no. Its help and support is not as good as proprietary software. May not have proper help and support like proprietary software. Proprietary software, in most cases, you're paying for it. So when you pay for it, they have a dedicated customer care team to deal with your problems. Okay? Come on, everyone, let's get these down. Talk to yourselves and take it down. Sazahir. Girls over there, come on. Are we done? Okay, we are moving away from here then, everybody. We are moving away from here. Question number 62. State 2 software licensing types. Give me all three.
Proprietary, free, and open.
Proprietary,
Free,
open source,
free.
and free software. Right, chapter 4, please. Everybody, chapter 4, please. We're going to move on to digital communication. Abigail, you're talking way too much. Come on, look at front page. Everybody, chapter 4 now. Chapter 4, is it with you? Everybody, chapter 4. Okay, chapter 4, please. Right, we are moving down. We are moving down. Question number 3, let's do it quickly. Describe low latency.
What data packets can be transferred every second?
Okay, a higher number of data packets are being transferred. You are receiving a quick response from the server. Okay, you can say when latency is low, data packets are being transferred at a high speed. Okay, the user would be receiving a response from the sender within a short period of time, because latency is low, so you are receiving your data quickly. Okay, come on everyone, let's see what else we can do. Boys, girls, everybody, your practical exam, all answers should be going to Google Classroom. So sort out your Google Classroom issues. Okay. Last time, some of the common problems we had is you all had not joined Google Classroom. Problem number 1. Problem number 2 was some of you all had joined it, but when you all tried to open it up, it was in your parents' account. So it was locked out. You all couldn't get the code to log in. Sort out those issues at home and come for the exam. Okay. Make sure you're logged into Google Classroom. Okay. There should be no code issues on that day. Okay, and number 3, know how to upload files. I'm going to send a video again on the group showing how to upload files. Okay, so please make sure watch that video. You all can even download that video and keep in your computer. So when it's time to upload, you can watch that video even and upload it. And guys, I'll be giving you all the data files in compressed format. So you'll have to open the compressed package and copy the folder inside it. You all know that, right? Almost all the practicals I've been doing that with you all. I'll be giving you all a compressed package for the practical exam. You all have to download that compressed package, open it, copy the folder, paste the folder. Are we all okay with this? Okay, keep this in mind. Right, we're going to move away from here. Right, everybody, question number. Question number 15, have a look below. Question 15. Identify 2 types of wireless connection you could use to send images from the camera to a wireless printer. Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. Wi-Fi or Bluetooth can be used to send images from the camera to a printer. Okay, come on. 4G is Intel access, right? A camera will not have a SIM card in it, no? You get it? 4G means SIM card. A camera will not have SIM card in it, right? Right, let's keep moving. Question number 16. Home networks can use both wired and wireless. Identify 2 advantages of using a wired rather than a wireless. Okay, wired connections, write the full answer. Wired connections are a lot more secure than wireless. Wired connections, cost, it's actually a disadvantage, no? Wired connections, you need to purchase cables, no? Wired connections are a lot more secure than wireless. Okay, wired connections are more stable than wireless.
Longer range.
Wired connections have a longer range. Have a support a higher bandwidth than wireless, you choose. Okay, won't be affected by blockages. Wired connections support a higher bandwidth or have a higher bandwidth or are much more stable. I don't know which one to take. Are much more stable than wireless connections. Okay. Identify 1 disadvantage.
When you can't ID. Cost. So the cost.
Okay.
Cost.
Difficult to set up, expensive to set up, tripping hazards, very messy. Maintenance involved, expensive maintenance. You choose your answer. Everybody, I'm going to say over here, tripping hazards can be caused. Okay, it can become a tripping hazard where somebody can trip and fall. Or you can talk about the setup cost. Okay, let's move to some harder questions. Right, we are moving down, everybody. Okay, here. Let's find some hard questions. Again, wired, wireless, no need. Again, connection types, no need. Connection types, name this type of network. Question 21, guys. What do you all think about this? Cart Inc. is a company that sells cartridges. The company has a network of 5 PCs based in one site. The moment you see that, what type of a network is this? No. How do you know? Where did they say there's a server? We know it's a LAN. It's a local area network. The moment they say one site, you know it's LAN. State two ways a LAN is different from a WAN.
It has a very much smaller geographical area.
Okay. LAN covers a smaller geographical area than WAN. Okay. WAN connects?
LAN has a smaller capacity.
No, you didn't finish your answer properly. What did he say? A LAN connects individual devices together. Inside a WAN, you have a collection of LANs. Multiple LANs connecting together is what forms a wide area network. Isn't it? What is the internet? Networks connected to networks. Isn't it? So a WAN is a collection of local area networks connected to each other. But inside a LAN, what do we have? Inside a LAN, we have individual devices connected to each other. Okay, you didn't complete your answer. So let's say this. In a LAN, individual devices are connected to each other. While a WAN is a collection of LANs. A WAN is a collection of many LANs connected to each other, thus forming a wide area network. Also, in terms of number of devices, which one would have a higher number of devices? We are obviously aware. We could also mention that a LAN can accommodate a very small number of devices compared to a WAN, which can accommodate a very large number of devices. Is a collection. Okay, come on. Right, let's do something else now. Is there a limit? No, there is no limit. Okay. So, Ayami, just think about the internet. Does the internet have any limit on how many devices can connect to it? No. Absolutely no. Okay, right. Let's move on. Everybody, boys, we're moving away from here. Okay. A LAN also, it all depends on the number of switches you have, the routers you have. Do you have enough resources to connect them? Okay. All right, let's move on to question number everybody, question number 33. Let's have a look at 33. Question number 33. Kiki meets her friend Zara. Draw a diagram to show how Kiki's smartphone can be used to provide Zara's tablet computer with an internet connection. Label each component and the connectivity used in your diagram. What are you going to use? Tethering, right? So we have the smartphone over here. We have the smartphone over here. I'll say smartphone. We have a smartphone over here. Right, then we have our tablet over here. We have a tablet over here. Okay, then how are the two going to be connected?
Tethering.
Using tethering, the two are going to be connected. So everybody, I'll draw. It's going to be a wireless connection. What is the tablet going to use to connect to the smartphone?
Bluetooth. Personal hotspot.
Listen.
Wi-Fi.
Listen. How is the tablet going to connect to the smartphone's hotspot?
Using Wi-Fi.
Using Wi-Fi. The tablet has to switch on Wi-Fi now. Then only it can choose the smartphone's connection. So everybody over here, we'll draw the Wi-Fi symbol. You'll understand this, right? Okay, then the smartphone will be wirelessly connected to what?
ISP.
The ISP. Okay, via 4G or 3G, or you can say SIM card even. Okay, will be connected to the ISP. And here we have 4G connection. What do we call this whole process? Tethering. This whole process is known as tethering. The smartphone is known as the, what do you call that device?
Host.
The hotspot, no? This is our hotspot. Oops.
What do we call it? The host.
We normally say hotspot, no? We don't say host, no? Yes, it is the host. It is sharing its internet connection, but we normally call it the hotspot. Tethering. This whole process is called tethering. Boys, girls, everyone, come on, let's move. It's already 9:07. Let's keep moving. All done? Come on over there. All right, we're going to move over here. Next, guys, these are all.
So what do you mean by describe the term Bluetooth?
What is Bluetooth?
Wireless.
It's a wireless connectivity between devices, long range, short range, the short range. Okay.
It's normally a
Question,
pair.
sorry?
It's normally a pair.
Devices are paired to each other. Very nice. Question 51, please, everybody. Question 51, boys, girls. Girls, question 51. Hillmart Youth Center provides a range of services and activities for young people. The center has a small network of PCs connected to the internet. State two types of internet connection that could be used. We could use 4G. 4G is one of them.
Mobile broadband.
4G is mobile broadband. What else? In this classroom, what am I using? Wi-Fi. Okay. Anything else? No. ADSL we can call it. ADSL. Starlink is giving you a connection via
Satellite.
satellite. Satellite is also accepted in our textbook. A symmetric digital subscriber line. Have you seen some houses? Internet connection is through the telephone line. That's what they call ADSL. Okay, 4G, Wi-Fi, ADSL, satellite. What is slower than 4G? 3G or 2G. We don't even use it in today's world, but examiner is accepting it. Okay. Can you mention fiber optic here? You can't, because fiber optic is not a connection, it's a cable. It's a type of cable. But in Sri Lanka, we refer to it as a connection. But in the UK, fiber optic is a name of a cable. Like copper cable, it's another cable. Okay? Right, let's keep moving. Question 60, please. State the role of an ISP. Provide access to the internet for users or organizations. To provide access to the internet for individuals or organizations. Okay? To provide access to the internet for individuals or organizations. For a subscription fee, if you want, you can say. For a fixed fee. Come on, everyone. Okay. Right. Moving away from here. Question. Okay, that's it. No. These are all essay type. I'm not doing them now. It'll take. Can we have a look at question at chapter 5 then? Everybody, chapter 5, please. Chapter 5. Listen, you can do this. You know the back office, right? The back office table as chapter 5. Just let's see it. Yes. Small. Everybody, chapter 5, please. Come on, guys, I have 5 minutes. Come on. Chapter 5, if you can come down to question number. Okay, it's an easy one, but. Soon. Question 6. One way of identifying a device is by the device name. Give me the full forms.
Internet protocol address and
Internet protocol.
media access control.
Internet protocol address, which we call IP address, and media access control address, which we call MAC address. There are 3 ways of identifying a device. Why are you writing it? By the device's IP address, MAC address, and device name. Which part of a computer contains the MAC address? NIC, which is network interface card. The network interface card contains your MAC address. Who gives you an IP address?
The manufacturer, the internet service provider.
No. The IP address is given to you if you're connected to the internet. Internet service provider will give you an IP address. If you're connected to a local area network, the router gives you an IP address. Everybody okay with this? In a local area network, router gives you an IP address. In a wide area network, internet service provider gives you an IP address. Right, let's move away from here.
Question 20.
Okay, question 20, got it?
What's next add
Connects two different networks. Right, everybody, question 20. Boys, state the function of a gateway. Connects in most, not 2 or more devices, to 2 different networks. Connects 2 or more devices will be switch and router. In most cases, who is the gateway? Or rather, what is the gateway? In most cases, your router acts as your gateway, connecting your houses, connecting your local area network to the wide area network. Connects 2 different networks. Okay, such as LAN to WAN. In most cases, your router is your gateway. Okay.
this question 56.
Okay, let's see if it's not tough. I won't do it. Huh?
It's about the device that forwards data packets.
Okay, state the device that forwards data packets in a wide area network. Sending of data packets to the correct device. Whose job is it?
Router.
The router's job. The router receives data packets. The router gets data packets and then decides which device to send it to. It reads the IP address on every data packet and then sends it to the correct device. Okay, router. Boys, girls, everybody. Okay, question 29, everybody. Question 29. Describe how a search engine works.
It matches keyword.
Okay. So guys, in a search engine, what happens? The user has to first enter his requirements, right? Keywords or what he is looking for. Okay, so you can say in a search engine, the user can enter keywords. You know what are keywords, right? Words that best describe what he is looking for. In a search engine, the user can enter keywords about his requirements. The search engine will go through websites on the World Wide Web. Okay, we'll go through websites on the World Wide Web looking for.
Will it go to the websites or give you the websites?
We'll go through and first compare. Do they have the words that the user has asked for? The search engine will go through websites on the World Wide Web looking for web pages that contain the keywords of the user. It will then rank the results by. Now, all of you all, it will find, for example, 100,000 pages it will find. How does it decide what to put first, what to put second, what to put third, what to put fourth? Sorry? Okay, closest match. It will then rank the results by relevance, popularity, based on users' interest, based on users' web browsing history. Okay. It will then rank the results by relevance, popularity. How popular is this web page? How many users actually open it up? What's happening? Why are you writing? Okay. Let's take this down. It will then rank the results by relevance, popularity, based on user web browsing history. Okay. Put and over here. Don't put comma. And based on the user's web browsing history. Okay, it knows what your interests are. Based on your interest, it will rank the results. Okay, guys, with regard to tomorrow, by today evening, I'll let you all know what the plan is for tomorrow. It will be normally 7:30, but sometimes I might not be able to make it tomorrow. I'll tell you all on the group. Okay, everybody, until we meet again, take care, stay safe. See you all. Have a nice day, all of you all. Okay, bye.